Good morning, fifth grade. This is Miss J. Today is Friday, May 29th. In order to be prepared for math review for today, you should have completed all of the practice problems in this packet. The work that you've completed should be out in front of you and have a pencil ready to make any corrections. Our first question asks us, what was the difference in length between the most common length and the shortest ribbon? So we have a photo of a line plot for ribbon length. See, our fractions and whole numbers at the bottom represent our length in inches, and our x's represent the amount of ribbons. So for example, there was one ribbon that was 6 inches long. A is asking us, what was the difference in length between the most common length and the shortest ribbon? So looking at the line plot, which length was the most common? Right, 7 1/4. It's the most common because it has the most amount of ribbons that are 7 1/4 inches. Our shortest ribbon is 6 inches. So we're going to subtract 7 1/4 from 6. And our answer is 1 1/4. B asks us, how long did the ribbons measure in total? So in this case, you're going to add every ribbon together to get the total. So if you see my number sentence, you'll see that I start off with 6, and there's only one 6 because that represents one ribbon that is 6 inches, and so on and so forth. If you did your math correctly, your answer would be 95 7/12. So if you did not get this answer, go back and revise your work until you get the correct answer. Problem number 2, going to select all values that are greater than 253 17/100. So you'll notice that there are a few choices that are in written form or in expanded form. Your job is to make sure that you write each answer choice in standard form. Like I did here, you'll notice that the bolded standard form or the numbers that are bolded are standard form. So A, 223 1900, and I've written it in standard form here. So based on our answer choices, C, 253 19,000 is greater than 253 1700. Same with D, 253 2/10. Also G, 253 1800. I, 254, and J, 255 4/10. Those are all greater than 253 1700. Number 3, use the following values to solve the number sentences below. So A equals 6 B equals 7, C equals 2. You're going to replace each letter with the value. So number 1, you should have plugged in 6 plus 7, which equals 13. 2, 2 times 6 equals 12. 3, 7 times 2 equals 14. And 4, 7 minus 2 equals 5. The secret code for today's math review is MAGIC. MAGIC. Again, the secret code for today's math review is MAGIC. MAGIC. Number 4, a bakery is packaging cookies into bags of 8 cookies. The baker has 154 cookies. How many complete bags of cookies can be made? So the operation that we're going to use here is division. We know that 8 times 19 is 152, and that's the closest we can get to 154. And 154 is our dividend because that's the amount that is being split up. So 154 minus 152 equals 2, and we're left with the remainder. 8 is the total amount that is the total amount of groups that the cookies are being split into. So that should be seen as our denominator because we have a remainder. So we have 2/8 left over. So our answer is 19 and 2/8. Kenneth has 8 cookies. He is sharing the cookies with 5 friends. How much cookie will each friend get? We know that 8 divided by 5 is the same as 8/5. So if we have 8/5 as a fraction, that is an FGTO, and we can turn that into a mixed number, which will give us 1 and 3/5. So each friend will get 1 and 3/5 of a cookie. Miss Vasquez has 23 bins. Each bin has 243 snacks. How many snacks does Miss Vasquez have in total? So we're finding the total. Miss Vasquez has 23 bins. Inside of those bins, there are 253 snacks. So we're going to use multiplication as our operation. If you did your algorithm correctly, one, you should have stacked your numbers on top of one another, and you should have gotten 5,589 total snacks. That completes our math review for today. If you have any questions about any of the problems, please reach out to your teachers. Head over to Google Classrooms now to complete your exit ticket.